Good morning. My name is Julia. This is the fucking yoga company. No, not that kind of yoga. It's Monday morning in my current position in the space-time continuum. Chilly in September. Good sleeping weather. Second time in a couple of weeks I've slept to the alarm, which is amazing. Coffee is a must. Morning energy yoga is a low to mid energy flow designed to get us moving, designed to get our bodies going, and to help us kind of shake off the weekend and prepare to face the week. Though for some of us, sorry I had to move my microphone. I'm running around like a... actually I'm not running around today. Just, it's okay. It's all good. What was I going to say? Oh, Monday morning yoga. Morning energy, designed to get us going, up, moving, ready to face the world. If you have to face the world, a lot of us are not facing the world. We're just hiding out. Keeping you safe, keeping me safe, and keeping our groove going. That's my tagline in my online world. If you're picking this up live, we're kind of at the end of September. I say mid-September, but I lied. Next week is friggin' October. The leaves are starting to change, but I haven't seen any geese. So the geese are the sign. We're going to get started. I have no idea where we're headed today. Oh, no, I lied. I do have an idea of where we're headed today. I was thinking about it. And before we get started, you might need a strap or a dish towel would work. If your partner wears ties or scarves, as long as they're not stretchy, as long as they are, I don't know what the correct tensile term is. If it doesn't have any stretch, that's going to be ideal. We're going to be working a little upper body and a little movement. Oh, well, that sentence turned out terrible. It's Monday morning. What can I say? Hey, it does get better. All right. So we're going to pull our attention and awareness from the external to the internal, taking a scan of the body, checking in to the state and quality of the physical form. Where are you feeling maybe whatever you did over the weekend or how you slept? You might be feeling some response in the body already to our previous input. Let's move that attention and awareness into the state and quality of our thinking and check in. You might not have anything going on this morning, but you might have been where I'm usually at is when things are kind of lining up for my attention already. And we want to smooth those things out, slide them off to the side, and create a nice, clear, open field of thought for the practice. And then we're going to move that silence into the attention of the breath. And we just want to notice that natural intuitive rhythm of breath without exerting any control over it. And now we're going to exert our control by inviting the breath to get a little bit longer and deeper. We want to match the length of inhale to the length of exhale and create a rhythm of breathing that we're going to try to maintain throughout the practice. It doesn't have to be the deepest rhythm of breath, just that nice, comfortable rhythm first thing this morning. Wherever you are in the length and balance of that breath, let's exhale all the air out of the lungs. I'm going to blink my eyes open and start an arm sweep toward the ceiling, connecting it to the next inhale. And releasing those fingers down. So let's take our reach on up. We're going to take our first lateral extension. So I'm going to trace down with the right, little lean with the ribs to the same direction, keeping that space open from shoulder to ear. So try to shrug that shoulder down and curl that arm around the head. Nice big inhale up, and we'll move into the other direction. We're going to work in repetition here. And let's take one more lean to each side. Coming on up through center, taking our first forward fold. I'm going to grab my block. You don't have to use the block. We're going to rest our body weight on our elbows. And that could be knees, calves, block, feet, or floor. So let's just reach on up through our inhale. Trace those fingers down, tucking the chin, moving into the bow. Relax the feet, wiggle those toes, relax the tension out. Unclench the teeth and tuck the chin against the chest at the bottom of that fold. With the next inhale, lengthening arms, walking the hands back toward the body, taking our sweep up toward the ceiling. We're going to release out, little shrug of the shoulders, soft bend in the knees, tuck the chin forward as we reach those fingertips back. Let's release the fingers all the way down, palms turned back, resting next to the hips, and we're going to work a little head sweep. So let's tilt an ear to one side, and then releasing through the fold forward, tilting to the other side. We're going to tilt to this last side. Releasing the chin forward, we will stack cervical spine as we trace fingers around the front of the body. Whew, and take a minute. If you happen to be sitting in cross-legged pose, this is called pleasant seated pose with me, we're going to switch across the legs. I guess I forgot to cue comfortable seated position. It's whatever it looks like for you. Wow, it's definitely a Monday. More coffee, so I can do more things faster and with less efficiency. All right, let us take a little, we're going to take a big arm circle. So I'm going to tuck my fingers to the center of my legs. I'm reaching up. I want to go open just like a ballerina and sweep down. Now I'm going to roll a little bit further. So I'm going to reach those fingertips out, roll the shoulders forward, lift up, tuck back, and reach a little further behind me. And now let's reach even farther out. Notice I'm not touching my fingers, but I'm trying to keep that space open and long in the chest. And now we're going to interlace fingers, roll forward with the shoulders, tuck the chin. Big inhale up, and then exhale, we're going to come down for forward fold. So just tracing through those fingers, tucking to the elbows, resting knees, calves, block, or floor. Wiggle the toes, relax the feet, unclench the teeth. And with our next inhale, let's walk the hands back, sweep up toward the ceiling. Nice big release, open, shrug the shoulders, soften the elbows, tuck those fingers back, tuck the chin. Releasing fingertips all the way down to the mat. This time I'm going to tuck the back of my hands up against my glutes. Now you can keep them rested at your hips. I want you to listen to the energy in your shoulders, really feel where they are at first thing this morning, bowing the chin and taking our head sweeps. Excuse me. So we're going to tuck over to one side, releasing forward and taking that tilt to the other side. Let's do one more in both directions. And releasing chin forward, we'll release the hands and sweep around to center, stacking cervical spine. All right, we're gonna lengthen legs. Whew. Take a little rock side to side. Roll the ankles, sweep the legs side to side. I'm gonna have big sneeze. Nope, that moment passed. All right, we're gonna come on up. I'm going to take my left leg out, my right leg in. I'm resting the sole of my foot up against the inside of my knee. I don't have a tissue. Oh my God. I'm a failure as a mother. Don't have a tissue in my pocket. All right. We're going to take the left arm and tuck it. You can either rest it right by the hip. You can tuck it up against the glute. You might feel like you can move it up into this wrap around the waist. Right arm is coming up. We're just going to take 3 repetitions and a little hold. We're going to add some energy with this arm. So let's come on down with our exhale, taking a little bow. Reaching on up. And now I want you to turn and drive that elbow back. Yep, that's the spot. Inhale, keep the space between the ear and the shoulder. Exhale, come in for the bow. Sweep on up. All right, we're going to turn toward that knee and drive that right elbow back. One more time. And reach. And come forward. All right, let's unwind that left arm. Take a big stretch, and we're just going to take a little press back with the elbows. So I've interlaced my fingers. I'm reaching back behind my head. I'm dropping shoulders away from ears, tucking elbows back. Now let's reach up and take it over. A little forward fold. Walk your hands back to the center of the body. We're going to switch. Right leg goes out. Left foot comes in. Right arm, decide where you'd like to tuck it, whether it's resting next to the hip, on the glute, or you've got the energy to rest it around the waist. Lifting up. Big inhale. Woo! I said that without even gathering a breath, so I was out of breath. Big inhale. Exhale. Coming on up. All right, we're going to turn toward the knee and drive that elbow back. Reaching up and over. And we're going to slowly unwind. So let's interlace these fingers. Again, just turn those palms toward the head, reach back, little squeeze of the elbows. And now let's unwind and take our fold. And we're going to just walk our hands back, tucking toes. Bring them on in. Let's press the soles of the feet together. Just take a little rock side to side and just easy stretch here. Just letting the arms rest against the inside of the knees gently. All right, we're moving to hands and knees. And if you have your strap or your dish towel, I'm going to ask you to put it toward the end of the mat for me. So we're going to be using it today. A little upper body work. It never hurts to throw one of these in, particularly every once in a while. All right, so we're going to move to our hands and knees. We're going to work a little Chakravarkasana bow. Don't worry, if you've never been here before, I will explain that. So I would like you to take your fists and rest them side by side. We're going to place our knees directly to either side of those hands. Moving the heels of the hands out from underneath your shoulders to a half to a full palm's length forward. That's going to take the pressure off of your wrists. It allows you to soften your elbows. Give me that little squish. And then you're going to slightly engage the core to help hold the body weight up. It takes pressure off of the carpal tunnel. So let's take an inhale. At center, keeping flat in the back, I want you to use the breath to stretch the muscles between the ribs and down the length of the spine. Exhaling, release the chin. Take the forearms to the mat, scoop the belly, and sweep into the heels. Wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists, make some fists. Inhaling forward. So we're going to do this in repetition. You're working with your length and balance of breath. Very important to wait until the forearms are on the mat before we take that tilt back. Because we want to flatten the upper back, scoop the belly, and really get into that lumbar structure. We're going to do 2 more of those. Coming on forward, let's take our what the fuck lean, push out over a hip and look over the opposite shoulder. And switch. This is the look you give to those people who are tailgating you in the car. Let's do that one more time in both directions. All right, we're coming through. Inhale, taking a Chakravarkasana bow. So releasing the chin, placing the forearms to the mat, scoop the belly, tuck the tailbone, and wiggle back. Wiggle, not wiggle back, but wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists. Coming on forward. All right, we're going to take a lean in both directions. So just take your push. And switch, staying soft in the elbows. Coming through center, big angry cat tuck here. I'm soft in the elbows, arching toward the ceiling with my spine, leaning back into the heels. And now I'm going to take my left arm forward on the mat. I'm going to bring my left leg back so that I'm overextended on that side. Rest the right elbow to the mat and drop into the bow and reaching back with the hips. Big stretch through the arm, the elbow, the ribs. And we're going to bring that hand in, bring the knee in. Let's do the other side. Right hand, right knee, overextended on that side. Rest to the left elbow. Bow toward the floor as you lean back away from the wrist. And bring that hand back in, bring that knee in, and release for child's. Just take this bow, wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists. Like this. Coming on through our inhale. Let's tuck the toes. We're going to press up and just take a runner's stretch. So I'm stepping into the center of the balls of my feet. I'm just going to push down into one heel, soften the elbows, relax down to the shoulders, relax the neck. And switch. All right, we're going to walk forward. I'm going to find the block. I'm still going to keep my strap handy. And you can just, if you don't have a block, you can take your hands to the legs, the thighs. It's just to ease into this hamstring work. Soft in the knees. A little forward in the feet. Nice, easy. Forward fold. Bend those knees. Let's lift the torso and work ourselves up into our stretch. Woo! Big yawning reach up. Drop those elbows back. Reaching on up. Let's add a little extra lateral extension here. So give me a cactus arm with the left side just to keep that shoulder and elbow back. And reach up. Squeeze back and reach over. And we're going to take forward folding chairs. So let's just come back into the heels. Release the body toward the legs. Take a fold. All right, let's trace on up the legs. Just take a nice easy half lift. And then come on down for our forward fold. Bend the knees, lift the torso. And let's roll up, engage the core. Nice slow movements. Big cactus arm squeeze back. Coming on up for our lateral extension. So give me this cactus arm here and take it on over. And again, to the other side. Drop into that elbow. All right, we're going to take our arms back. Actually, I lied. Let's head for our forward fold. Sorry, I was thinking about where we're going next. And I skipped ahead a couple of rounds. Let's trace up for our nice, easy half lift. Come on down for our forward fold. And now we're going to bring the body up and work into an eagle arm. So Drop the fingertips down for the T, soften the knees. Right arm's going over left, wrap it around as best you can, and just we're holding here for the first initial stretch. Relax the neck, unclench the teeth. I'm engaging my core. I want to flatten my back and draw my body away from the elbows. This is big through the upper lats and around the rhomboids. All right, let's slowly unwind it. Turn the palms open. Take that big sweeping circle. And now we're going to come up. Cactus arms, squeeze them back. Soften the knees, soften the elbows. Let's take a lateral extension. Drive that elbow down and back. And sweep up. Forward folding chair. Let's take it over. Tracing on up for half lift. And coming through for our forward fold, just keeping it easy and light here, working through the energy of the legs. Bend the knees. Let's sweep up. Soften the knees. Take those arms down, left over right. Just relax the neck, take a little head turn, little tilt. We're going to slowly unwind and take that big open arm circle. All right, let's come on up to come down. I lied. Let's come up for a cactus squeeze. I'm just all over the place this morning. No surprise there. Take it forward. Engage. And switch. Coming on up to come down. Forward folding chair. Tracing on up for half lift. Coming on down for our forward fold. All right, so we are going to take the strap now around the neck, bend the knees. Let's come on up. We're going to work through our eagle arm with the right side overhead. So let's come on down. Cross right over left and take a big stretch. All right, I'm going to lengthen the legs just a little, and now I want you to lift the elbows up. We're changing the focus of this stretch a little. Relax the neck. Come on down and tuck the chin. We're going to lift up. Take that big open arm circle. All right, now here's where we're going to take our strap. Palms up behind the back. You can work your way into a comfortable grip on this strap. I want you to drop shoulders back and down. Keep bent in the elbow and just press your hands back. Straight back. Soften my knees. I'm engaging the core. Relax the neck. We're going to just come out of that, release that strap. We're switching the hands now. We're going to bring it up, and I'm going to get longer on the strap. So like in a Y shape, soften the elbows. And now I'm going to press the back of my hands behind me. So I'm soft in my knees. I'm engaged in the core. I'm relaxed in the neck. I'm clenching the teeth. All right, let's press up and over. Woo. And now we're going to take our forward fold right here. Bend those knees. Lift the body up. Nice big stretch. Cactus arm. All right, we're going to head for our lateral extension. I'm going to now just Widen up a little bit with the arm, but I'm going to soften that elbow drive to the other side. Coming on up to come down, forward folding chair. Trace the fingers up the legs, half lift. Coming on down for my forward fold. Bend the knees, let's lift on up. We're coming on down for our left side. Eagle arm, left arm over the top of the right. Ooh, press those elbows away from the body. Engage the core. Big reach up. Open arm circle. All right, here's where we're going to take the strap behind us. Keeping those elbows bent, so don't hyperextend the elbows to get into this rotation. Keep a soft bend in the elbows, palms back, roll the shoulders, and now press those hands back. Give me a little wiggle of the head. Okay, relax out of that. The strap's going around the front. Same thing, palms forward, wide in that strap, wide. Soften the elbows. Engage the core, soften the knees. Drop those arms back. All right, press gently through that release. Ooh, let's go for our forward fold. Bend the knees, lift the head and shoulders. Stretch up, cactus arm. Lateral extension, let's take it over. And switch sides. Inhaling up to come down, forward folding chair. Half lift. Still keeping the fingers in the legs, just nice light energy here. Forward fold again. All right, bend the knees, lift on up. Take that stretch for the cactus squeeze. Soften the knees. Let's take it over. We're going through our eagle arm. So I'm right arm over left. Sorry, I didn't cue that. Drop those elbows down. Take a little curl of the back over. Slowly lift up, reach up, reach up, reach up. And release back, unwind. Big open arm circle. Coming into our forward fold, we're going to grab the strap. Trace on up. Let's switch it to the back. Palms behind us, elbows bent. Soften the knees. Press back. I've still got a little bend in my elbows right there. All right, we're amping up the energy here. Now you can stay here, or we're going to deep bend into the knees and take the body over and let gravity take this stretch. Slowly take the hands down first. Bend through that reach. We're coming up. I switched. Did you see that fancy switch? Right into the stretch. Unclench the teeth. Give that head a turn. All right, we're going to go a little bit over to one side, little lateral extension here. Engage the core. Don't over drift. Was that a good direction? Don't over tilt. right on up to come over. All right, and now we're going to bend. What are we at? Were we the right arm? Yeah. Bend that right knee right up into the toe so that I'm up on the ball of my foot, my knee is bent, and drop into a forward fold. Put that heel down. Let's take a sway side to side. Yeah. Woo! All right. Here we go. Lift the body. Big inhale up. Woo! Wiggle the wrists. Wiggle the fingers. Cactus arm. Yowza. Lateral extension here. Other side. Forward folding chair. Let's go to half lift. Forward fold. All right, I'm going to switch that strap. Where are we going? Oh no, I lied. We're coming on up. Lost it. Cactus arm, left, or not cactus arm, eagle arm. Left over right. Oh. All right, we're dropping elbows. We're taking this little upper body bow. Woo-hoo-hoo. Inhale, lift. Lift, 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 lift. Ah. And release. Big open wide circle. Ooh, this is where we went down to our forward fold. And we're going to switch that strap right around the body. Ooh, press back. Give me a head shake. Bend the knees. Here we go. Remember, you can stay right there. Arms come down first. Just switch that strap. Come on up. Whew. Take it back. Oh, we're going over. For this, just easy lean. It doesn't have to be deep. It doesn't have to be far. We're just easing through it. Coming on over. Ooh. All right, we're going to come to our forward fold, and now we're going to bend this left knee and reach. So I'm way up in the ball of that foot. Soft in the right knee, but still extended. And release. Let's come on down. Just take a little sway. Sorry, come on down with the foot. Take a little sway side to side. All right, I'm going to turn my toes out and come into the crouch. So I'm just dropping into the hip flexors, the adductors. Take the elbows and press out against the knees. All right, I'm going to come to seated. Moving my blanket off to the side. And we're going to just come on back into the mat. Move and control. Give those knees a little squeeze. Roll the ankles, wiggle the toes. Little rock side to side. Ooh, pop, pop, pop. Take the hands to the insides of the knees and press out. We're just adding a little extra stretch to that crouch we just did. And bring those knees in. All right, let's just take the arms out at a low angle. So not at 90 degrees, just a little lower than shoulders. I'm going to float my body up. We're going to take our big twist to the left. Remember, this is a full body twist rather than just the obliques. I want to roll the whole body over and take those fingertips right off the mat. All right, so we're going to do a little work here. I'm going to take this arm and reach my thumb up. And I'm going to slowly bring my pinky down. So my palm is staying towards the ceiling. Give yourself a little rotation of that shoulder, a little shrug up and down as we move through this. One more. Ooh. And roll up. Okay, we're switching all the way over to the other side, just till those fingertips come off the mat. All right, we're gonna come up with the thumb. Ooh. This side is tight. And lower the pinky. And again. Remember, it can be a small movement. It doesn't have to be a big sweep. I want you to really pay attention to the energy that you're feeling in this stretch. And down. Oy, oy, oy. Bring it up. Woo. Two-handed over that leg. Nice long stretch. My block's in the way. Roll the ankles, wiggle the toes. Oh, and we're going to switch. Oh. So today was really upper body, right? I'm feeling a little lower body oomph. Bring those knees up, give them a squeeze. All right, we're going to take left, no. Where are we at? Right foot over left ankle. Sorry, I really had to think about that. It's all right. It's Monday morning. We're getting started. The blood is starting to pump. I hope. Actually, I just realized if you're listening to Morning Groove with me, we listened to this last week. Sorry about that. I'll keep more better track of what we're listening to. And release. You know what? I can start putting them on the calendar so that you'll know if you look at the calendar what playlist we're listening to, or if you want to go back to the date of the recording. In an ideal world, I would. Did I mention we crossed our legs? We changed the cross. I would have the room and the funds to do a music license so that you could hear the playlist on the video, but I can't do that because, right? Ooh, all right, we're gonna release that. Let's take our big toes out to the edge of the mat. I love these windshield wiper sweeps. Just relax the arms open and take the knees down. And switch. Let's do this one more time just because it feels really good. All right, heel toe those feet in, press the soles of the feet together, take a little rock side to side, and we're taking a little reclined cobbler. I notice I reach my arms up a little higher, but I'm keeping my shoulders flat along the mat and open. I don't know how I get off kilter on this mat. All right, I'm going to press the hips down. I'm going to bring those knees up. Take a little sway. We're going to work a little active bridge to finish off. So I'm reaching my arms down, and we're going to take an angel arm sweep here. So we're going to do, let's see, what are we doing? Let me think. I'm counting. We're going to do 4 Digipatapedum without the arms. We're going to do 4 with the arm sweep, and then we're going to do 4 with that extra breath. If you've joined me before, you kind of know where we're going. If not, of course, I'll cue you. Provided I don't, no, it's okay. We're going to go. We're going to go for it. Scooch those heels close to the glutes. Sorry. My brain just suddenly woke up, I think. Here we go. Exhale all the air out of the lungs. And we start with an inhale. We're going to press into the heels, lift the tailbone, lift the hips, lift the torso, tuck the chin, press into the shoulders and the shoulder blades, the biceps, triceps, not the biceps. Roll down. We're going to do 3 more of those, just like that. One more. All right, we are definitely going to add our arm sweep, and I'm going to do the snow angel version. So I'll go palms down to palms up, and then back down with our breath. So just reaching on up, sweeping those arms out, taking that reach, and sliding them down. There's a lot of shit in my way on this side of the mat. All right, and now we're going to add that extra breath. I'm going to move my kettlebell. Kettlebell. Okay, now we're going to add the extra breath. So we're going to sweep up with our stretch. We're going to hold our arms in position. We'll roll our back down. We'll take a big stretch up and out, but instead of up by the ears, I want you to reach away into the Y shape. And then we're going to sweep down and return those arms to the hips. All right, here we go. Starting with the inhale. Okay, we're going to hold those arms in extension. Roll the spine down. Reach out with the arms, big inhale. And then come down. 3 more, just like that. Keep them out in the Y rather than squeezing them in toward the ears. We did all this chest stretch. We did that upper back stretch. We did the shoulders. One more time. And down. I totally skipped a breath on that side. Okay, let's finish off with a little Apanasana, and then we're going to move right into Shavasana. So I'm going to inhale at center. I've got my fingertips hooked over the knees. I'm hanging in the length of my arms. And exhaling. Little lift of the tailbone. Inhaling out. One more time. All right, let's release those feet to the mat. Here's where you're going to decide what position you want to take for Shavasana. You can keep the feet on the floor, knees to the ceiling. You can extend those legs, rest the arms at your sides. I am going to come to seated meditation. I just woke up. My brain just started operating. And I actually need to put on some socks because it's chilly in here. Soft, easy inhale, soft, silent exhale. Work into that position. That's going to serve you. Unclench the teeth. Let the tongue drop away from the roof of the mouth. Let's move our attention and awareness into the state and quality of the muscles in the forehead. Lots of little nerve endings, lots of tiny little muscles. Let's smooth all of that out. And feel the temples relax toward the floor. We're going to let that relaxation continue down through the cheeks. Soft through the sides of the neck. Feel relaxed through the shoulder caps. Let the shoulder blades drift a little heavier toward the mat. Relax through biceps and triceps. Down through forearms, wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists, and then let the arms release their energy and take rest toward the mat. Noticing the base of the neck and traveling down through the length of the spine, through either sides of the ribs. Maybe a little rock side to side with the torso. Feel the length of the spine down between the hips to the tailbone. Maybe take a little rock side to side with the hips. And then release the energy of the torso toward the floor. Relax the glutes. Let the energy release out of the quads and wrap it around the hamstrings. Feel that upper leg relax. Soft behind the space of the knee. Little flexion of the calf, maybe a rock side to side. Wiggle the toes. And now let the lower body take rest against the mat. Moving that attention and awareness into the state and quality of your thinking. Let's check in. Things might be bouncing around or moving into the to-do list. Let's slide them off to the side. You're going to hold that silence for a little while longer. And let's anchor that open space of thought into the breath. Soft, easy inhale. Soft, silent exhale. Wherever you, let's just take a few deep breaths, pulling big air in, big air out. Wiggling fingers, rolling wrists, wiggling toes, rolling ankles. That's me creaking and popping. I'm going to reach my arms out to the side. Nice big stretch. I hope somebody else is feeling that too. And then take that big yawning, getting out of bed stretch. Oh, letting those hands drift down towards the hips. Whew. Taking a knee up, giving it a squeeze. Bringing the other knee up and giving it a squeeze. Let's rock side to side. Roll from one hip across the low back to the other. Until you're ready to rock completely over to one side. Resting your head on your arm. Take a breath or two right there. And then we're going to work our way back up to comfortable seated position. Whatever that looks like for you, but taking a little rock side to side. Let's take a big roll of those elbows and shoulders back. I'm going to link my hands over the knees and tilt my head over to one side and take a big lean against the arm, relaxing out that shoulder. We're bowing forward and switching that lean. And now let's stack shoulders over ribs, ribs over hips, taking a scan of the body, checking in. State and quality of the physical form. Moving that attention and awareness into the state and quality of our thinking. What needs to be moved into your list? We'll let those things come back with a little bit of elbow room. No pushing, no shoving. Pulling that attention and awareness into the state and quality of our breath, and just know where that nice intuitive rhythm of breath is right now. And now let's blink our eyes open, releasing practice. I am reaching on up to the ceiling. You do not have to join me if it's not going to fuel your jam. Releasing that down, taking a moment to honor your body for doing what you asked it to do today and all of the hard work it does to get you from one end of the week to the other. Ooh, if your week starts today, I hope the moments of joy are many and the assholes are few. That's what I've got for you this morning. My name is Julia. This is the Fucking Yoga Company. I'm very thankful and I'm feeling gratitude towards those of you who are supporting my online gig, keeping me safe, keeping you safe, and keeping our groove on. If you haven't done so already, or you have questions, you can hit me up at yoga@jclynn.com. The website is www.yogablog.com. Rants and raves are there, blog posts, that's rants and raves, the schedule, playlists, the YouTube channel, the Fucking Yoga swag store, which actually we're in the middle of transitioning to a new system. I think we found a better selection of t-shirts at a better price, so I'm excited about that. The yoga book, the Fucking Yoga book, Yoga for the Rest of Us. All of the benefits, none of the bullshit. We've got a release date at the end of November, a little bit after Turkey Day, maybe Black Friday. If you're a sustaining member, subscribe to my email list, you might have an opportunity to get a little advanced peek. The cover release is coming out next week. If you are on that list, you're going to get a sneak preview. If you're a subscribing member, you're going to get that preview before everybody else. Ha ha ha. The perks to membership. We are working on putting together some book release swag, so you might have a chance to win a little collection of items in addition to the book. That's going to be some involving some Instagram posts, or if you're on Facebook, social media, social community. I know that there's a lot of pushback against all of that. It's kind of one of the few ways I have to get in touch with you, or, you get to see a little glimpse into my crazy. Yeah, we're just moving forward and trying to expand, and we're just growing. Yeah, that's all I've got for you guys this morning. Be well, be kind, please be generous with each other. And remember, we have a lot more in common than we have differences. Hang in there, day to day. And yeah, that's all I've got for you guys. Happy Monday. And I hope to see you, experience you, hear from you soon. If you're not here this morning. Peace out.